You heard me? Aim it below. I said I got the broadcast on, sir. Yeah, watch your little junior man.
The Falcons offense at the line. They're down here, but
watch your little junior man over there.
What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
Doo-doo.
On first and 10, it's Ryan. Jones has it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
They'll do it with Julio and Austin
quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
You won't get the ball to Ridley.
Downfield that quickly, and now first and goal, expect him attack right here.
Doo-doo.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle.
Do again.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Clay Matthews able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now it's Ryan.
Oh, wow, he threw the ball to somebody else. Wow. Man, that was a great throw, son.
Justin Hardy there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This will be taken short. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you
just
like what your game plan showing.
My nephew Todd peeled you back.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another carry now for Gurley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Speed, but still, sir.
It'll make this
You let
a 3rd
kids
and
beat
about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way down, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think
they got to learn some kind of way.
Ready to
beat them regardless.
Stop that run. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
That was 18. That was 19. No, that was 18. That was 18. That's when I was standing up here, bro. Every time that mug got touched, he was fumble.
They go play action with Gurley.
Oh, guys, no protection.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw is gone. The pressure too great, and he goes down
that's
once
my
more.
damn Pro Bowler
Clemson
over there.
Tigers'
He
Vic
let the
Beasley
defense
reaches
get
home
out.
that
Come
time.
on.
So Goff will try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Goff now looks to throw. He sets to fire deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. On the stop was Aaron Donald. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dive lift that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
Tie game.
Put that stuff down first.
And they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And that is incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They go with Gurley on 1st down, but he goes nowhere. They bottled him up for a loss of a couple. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window. And
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Ryan complete to Jones. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Michael Brocker's in on the stop.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
But sometimes, Brent, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta. It's Freeman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
No.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I hear you.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. They run. Devontae Freeman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll run it. Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. The second touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
That old timer ringing. Oh, Emmett was asleep.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You was over there slobbering, Emmett? Yeah, you was asleep, sir. You was stuck.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180.
Yeah, he will go.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull the playmakers together.
Stuck, son.
Say, all right, guys.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
That's trash.
Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. A critical
Jalen Ramsey.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it
Guess
over.
What? You are a sucker for that one.
For the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Running on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. When they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Okay, we'll come after you instead.
Wait, what?
That's exactly.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Come around the corner.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw.
I see what he's doing.
Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw.
And this offense needs a touchdown. A field goal won't get it done in this situation. But after giving up back-to-back sacks, things are looking a little bit bleak.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Hit him right. He's going
to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Ryan wants to throw it. And this one complete to Smith.
Come on, buddy,
and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Here's Ryan. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That might hit the daggone goalpost.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
That's fake.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here.
He's a sucker.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Try to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
Speed won, 28-21. No, it was tied. I was winning going into the halftime. I was winning 28-21. But he turned around, scored a touchdown, scored one in the 4th quarter. That was all he put up.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the
Everybody
NFL
knew he was gonna win
on EA
MVP.
Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
Send it, Emmett. Me, sir. Oh, let me see what she wants.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, Mo.
Oh, she's about to come through. Sir, nobody ain't finna come through at no 10-something at night. If it ain't that. Oh. If he says so. Nah. It's mine, ain't yours, sir. I'm not sharing. Sharing is not caring today. Yeah, sharing is not caring. Whatever. Whatever. Bad bump, Nasia. Ain't got time for all them games.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room.
This broadcast
we're just about ready
top.
for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now Goff on first down. And that's complete to Cooks. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Goff. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless showing no mercy. Flies in for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Otto, what are you looking for?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 20! And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, 46 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On second down, it's Johnson. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going for it. It's Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one. The first down carry here for Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
It's that play. He did to get that first down.
From just shy of midfield, Watson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Same thing.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
One out.
Watson on the throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Because it was one just like Khalil Mack didn't have a great year. All right, then. Zip your lips over there talking about my Aaron Donald. Zip your lip. You're talking about my Aaron Donald. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
Have
when you
a
start
good
thinking
one.
to yourself, okay, what are we
Have
going
a
to do?
good one.
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Goff gonna set up the screen to Gurley.
I tried.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Now Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this 1st half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
81.
58 to Mike. He don't know no better.
One out.
Here's Watson. He gets this one to Johnson.
Oh, my gosh.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
That's the direction.
From just shy of midfield, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Motion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Goff on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
He's coming. He's coming to double up. Go, go. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58. 26.
Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
On 3rd down, Watson. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll.
Just like Tariq Cohen garbage.
Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And this time, now it's Gurley. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's what they did. They got rid of that's what they compared him as when they got rid of what's up? What they got rid of over there that was just tight. That was a running back.
And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. To throw is gone. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. And a screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking.
I can play it how I want to play it. Y'all play how y'all play it, all right?
Back out there now to send this one away.
I'm just saying, just like you do your little raggedy tail post and post corner plays, what you used to do all the time. Emmett, get the heck out of here. Well, we run screens. That's what the Rams do. So, I appreciate it. The Rams run screen. Yeah, they do. If I didn't, it wouldn't be in my playbook.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And right now, these guys shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
51 to Mike, boys.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Switch. Check. 9. Check.
Bless you, Brian.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. Got an open man. It's QT. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Time to establish the run game here early. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on second down. Goff. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks there to make the grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They begin the drive with Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down or more. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. 2 choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
First down, a run with Hyde. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They go to Johnson again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll try the air now with Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Deshaun Watson taking it in, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Johnson with a burst, a first down or more. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. And first stills complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. They'll run on first down. Johnson. Room here to run. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Here goes tonight. 180. 55. Come on. Hey, tight.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Again, they run with Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Oh, my God. No. I should have went for it. Wow. That's hogwash.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. He's back to throw. And still bringing it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
58, boys, 58, 58, come on. Go.
Now Watson. He's got Fuller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
This is where hustle and urgency come into play. I think you got to get up there and spike it.
From the red zone now, Watson. With a catch made by Hopkins. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range, not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Goff. Going up top for Cup. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Looking for Woods that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So 3rd down coming up. And, Charles, I guess a question for me, where does 4 down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less, because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams, but I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 41, Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Now on 2nd and 16. Goff. Oh, and it's intercepted. With McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Mark, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Watson, his first throw of OT. And that is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I guess this game gonna go into overtime.
Watson now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Johnson.
Are you sneaking serious?
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Run play.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now we're going to get a timeout with 5 seconds left here in overtime. On 2nd down, Johnson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. On overtime, how about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment.
I thought the game would have went off because normally if you finish in overtime, you're done in overtime.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Not because, I mean, no,
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Johnson running right. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA.